Here I am with my messy hair again. So I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but we had a fantastic water aerobics class tonight. And I had to get home, get the boys taken care of, and get them to bed so that I could do this. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm having to do this on my phone because my iPad always drops the internet, and I don't want to lose you guys. So, excuse my crazy face, excuse my crazy hair. Hi, Christy. I'm so glad you're here. So, I'm just jumping in and I'm doing it. I've been promising you and promising you that Sculpt and Tone was coming back in video format. And they're going to be in 15-minute segments. So tonight we're going to do upper body. And if you don't join us tonight, it's not a big deal. I'm going to upload this to YouTube and you can do the workout anytime you want. And once we get 4 of these filmed, you'll be able to have a whole hour Sculpt and Tone workout. You'll just go to the 4 different videos. And as we go further and we keep filming these 15-minute segments, you'll be able to piece together the workouts you want. Now, some people would say that this is rude for me mentioning this, but I'm just going to do it. So you guys know that Element 26, myself, Christy, April, and some of our other instructors, we're in transition because we don't have a venue. The only venue I have is Pool Training Center and the pool. And that doesn't work for our classes that we usually do except for shape and shred and water aerobics and my personal training. So as we're in transition, we are actively looking for a place to have weekly classes to bring back all your favorite classes. And with that being said, this is obviously coming to you free of charge. If you are like, I really want to donate to the cause of Element 26 for them to either be able to pay rent for a venue or purchase a venue one day, feel free to make a donation to my PayPal, which is FitwithMelDavis@gmail.com. So normally a 1-hour class is $5. So I was thinking you could just pay $1.25 for 15 minutes. But you don't have to. It's completely free. It's just if you would like to donate to the cause because you want us to come back to your area, that would be great. Sorry, distracted kitty cat messing with the door. Just a second. Yeah. My kitty cats are really, really good. They can open doors by themselves. Anyway. All right. So we're going to get started because I do want to try and keep these to 15 minutes. So the first thing I want to show you is you do not have to have traditional weights to get a good Sculpt and Tone workout. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my weights. Okay. So these are my weights. I'm using, that looks like a 2. It's 5-pound weights. All right. So I have 2 of them. Yay. Now, just depending on your fitness level will depend on what size weights that you want to use. So I actually got these from Amazon, and it came a 2-pound weight. Yeah, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and 5 pounds. And it came with this cute little stand that you can put together. And I think if you have Amazon Prime, it's pretty reasonable because they don't charge you shipping. But again, you don't need weights because I'm going to show you. But you can also get your weights at Walmart, and I know that there's a store out at Harbison. I think it's under 5 or just 5 or 5 below or something. And a lot of times you can get sets of weights pretty inexpensive there. So that's another idea. But if you're just starting out and you're like, I really don't want to spend money on weights, or I want to wait till I'm doing a little bit more, that's fine. So here's what I'm going to show you. One thing you can do is use water bottles. So I have 2 water bottles. So these can act as weights. Now, of course, these are a lot lighter, so you're not going to feel what we do as much because we're not going to do as many reps as we do, say, in water aerobics, where we do a lot of reps, okay? So if you're like, well, the water bottles are too small. Well, that's why you have canned goods. I have olives tonight. So we can use canned goods. And of course you have all different sizes, soups, and they all weigh different. So this is another thing that you could try to use for weights. Okay. Now me, you guys that know me, I have a baby and he drinks formula, and I'm a convenient mom. So I get the formula that's already mixed that I can just pour and go. So I have these are 1 quart formula bottles, okay? So they're a little bit heavier, but I was looking at them and I'm like, these would make perfect weights. So a little bit heavier than the water bottles and your canned goods. Other options, gallon jugs. And then you can fill them with as much water as you want, so you can actually adjust your weight. You can use gallon or half gallon, whatever you want to do. So those are your options if you don't have weights. You can also use resistance bands. If any of you have done physical therapy, you've probably got a resistance band. But we'll talk about resistance bands on another workout. Okay, so I'm sitting kind of low. Part of the reason is I'm on a stability ball. You don't have to have a stability ball, but this is really low in air. So I'm going to stand up and show you the stability ball. Okay, so you can get these at Dick's. Sometimes they have them at Five Below. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them on Amazon, and you order them according to your height. Okay, so the taller you are, the bigger ball you're going to get. And like I said, this one I've had a while, and the air is just kind of depleted, and I really need to fill it up. So I'm actually not going to do tonight's workout on the ball. I was going to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do it in a chair. So this workout you can do standing, seated, on a stability ball, on a chair, on the floor, whatever works for you is fine. What the stability ball does is engages your core the whole time you're working out, because you have to hold your balance to not fall off. So that's what I like about the stability ball, but because my other ones are put away and this one is so low, I'm going to get up and I'm going to sit in the chair and we're going to get started with this workout. So I hope you guys have your water bottles, your canned goods, your milk jugs, or your weights, and you're ready to get started. So we are working upper body today. So hopefully you're ready, and I hope to hear that tomorrow you're a little bit sore. So give me just a second to readjust here. And one of these days when I do a video, I'm going to actually try to look pretty for you. Okay, so we're going to get our weights. Yay! And I may need to back up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just regular bicep curls, okay? So if any of you are brand new and you're like, I don't know where the bicep is, okay, so it's this muscle right here. Mine needs some work, right? So that's why I'm doing this, because it needs work. So your regular bicep curls, you're going to hold your weights just like this. You're not going to squeeze too hard. You're just going to have it in your hand, nice and firm, okay? I think I need to back up a little bit. Yeah, we're going to get this right. That light is bright. Okay, so I'm just going to hold my arms, 90-degree angle, and we are just going to do regular bicep curls, so that's squeezing up and down, up and down. This is odd to teach when I don't have a class, but hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this. 5, 6. All right. We're going to do 12 reps of each. So this workout may end up being a little bit shorter than 15 minutes, but because it's our first Sculpt and Tone and I kind of wanted to explain everything to you, that's why the workout itself may end up being a little bit shorter. I'm sorry, I had a message come in. Okay, so our next exercise is going to be alternating bicep curls. All right, so we're still working the same muscle. We're still in the same position, but we're going to 1, down, 1, down, 2, 2. Good. I should have music, but I left my iPod in the car. Sorry, guys. So I think Christy's the only one with us tonight. I was going to say, while we're working, now's the time to ask questions and make comments. But that's okay, because I'm going to post this to YouTube and then you guys can work with it whenever. And if you don't know me, or if you do, you know I lose count all the time. So I'm thinking that was 11, 12, 12. And hey, if you got a little extra, more power to you. Okay, so now we're going to do what I call stepped bicep curls. And what I mean by that is we're going to start in the same position and we're going to step it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a very controlled movement, which causes the muscle to have to work a little bit harder to keep it all controlled. Six, 7. Oh yeah, it's burning. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah. Okay, so those 5-pounders, that's burning. And of course, let me remind you, I've not been working out like I should either. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is side bicep curls. So you're going to turn your arm and you're going to plant that elbow in your side, in your rib cage, on both sides, okay? And then we're just going to keep it planted, keep those arms straight, and up, down, up, down. And I'm going to stand and move, and maybe you guys can see a little bit better. This light is ridiculously bright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so that is the last of our biceps. So we did 12 of each, and you can always go back and do those again and add, I would say, so that 12 reps is one set, and I would do, 3 to 4 sets, okay, of 12 reps of each of those exercises. So what I'm going to do is before we log off tonight, I'm going to show you these exercises one more time. In the future, these Sculpt and Tone videos will be a little more straightforward and I won't have to show you so much. Cool? Cool. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work shoulder and back. Okay, and we're going to do a bent over row with palms facing each other. So we're going to hold our weights with palms facing each other, okay? And so I am going to stand for this, all right? And so when you bend over, you want to make sure your back is flat, your knees are relaxed, okay? And it's just like you were in a boat, but we're standing, and you're going to row straight back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so flat back, relaxed knees, pushing those elbows straight back. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it palms facing our body. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're doing, I'm going to cut down on my knee here. We're doing a Sculpt and Tone workout for our upper body, 15 minutes. We're doing 12 repetitions of each exercise. You can go back through and do those 12 repetitions 3 or 4 times, okay, and have a really full upper body workout. Don't forget, if you do not have weights, you can use water bottles, canned goods, milk jugs, anything. You don't have to have weights. So for those of you just joining, just jump in with us and get the rest of your upper body workout. So we worked our biceps and we are now working shoulders and backs. And I'm using 5 pounds. You can use anything from 1 to 10 to 12 pounds depending on your fitness level. So you do it according to your fitness level. But I will say, if you are not a beginner, push yourself a little bit. If you're a beginner, start small, work your way up. All right, so I'm gonna stand back up and we are going to do a bent over row with palms facing our body, okay? So again, I bend at the waist, knees relaxed, palms facing my body. I'm pretending I'm in a boat and I row, elbows straight back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember to breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. And remember, with each rep that you do of an exercise, if you squeeze and hold, you get more of a workout. All right. So now we're going to move on to a lateral raise. Okay. So that is to the side, working the shoulders. All right. So we have our weights in our hands. Remember, we're not squeezing. Loose in our hands, and we are just straight up and down. 2. Remember, every movement is controlled. 3. We're breathing. Core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each time, hold. Hold. Last one. Hold. Good job. Okay, so those were our lateral raises. Again, we did 12 of those, and you can go back and do those multiple times. All right, now we're going to switch to a front raise, which is going to be the front of our shoulders, okay? Now, I'm just going to say this real quick. This is killing me looking at myself, but hey, our hashtag this year is hashtag I'm with you. Hashtag 2017 is our year, and we're going to watch each other change together. It's going to be good. So I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm accepting me for who I am in every transition. And I'm here right now, and so I accept it, and I'm going to keep trucking, and I hope you accept me too, and you'll work with me. All right, so we're going to do some front raises. Okay, so palms facing our body, and we're just going to go straight up to about shoulder level. And remember to hold. 2, 3, 4. Core tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good deal. All right, so that was our front raise to work the front part of our shoulders. Again, we did 12 reps, but you can go back and do these multiple sets of those 12 reps. Last shoulder exercise we're going to do is just a good old shoulder press. I'm actually going to sit on the stability ball. Back up a little bit here. Whew, takes me low, but that's okay. So we have what I call goalpost arms, nice and strong. We don't want to let them drop, and we don't want them up here, but nice, strong goalpost arms. And we're going to push up till they touch, okay? And then down, not collapsed, but here, okay? Form is important. Up, down. 3, hold. 4, down. 5, 6, down. 7, 8, squeeze. 9, squeeze. 10, remember to breathe. Good. All right. So that brings us to the end of our shoulder and back for today. All right. So if you're just joining us, we did regular bicep curls, we did alternating bicep curls, we did stepped bicep curls, we did side bicep curls, so we completely burned out our biceps. We did 12 reps of each of those. And again, you could repeat those 3 to 4 times. Then we did a bent over row, palms facing each other, a bent over row, palms facing our body, lateral raises, front raises, and shoulder presses, okay? I'm gonna go through all these at least once so that you can repeat this as many times as you're ready to do at home. And like I said, in the future, these Sculpt and Tone videos will be a little more straightforward and to the point so that we don't spend so much time explaining. All right, so we're gonna move on to triceps. So that is this, what I call my bye-bye fat. I'm accepting all of this, and I hope you will too. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is overhead extensions, and I'm actually gonna stay right here on my knees. Okay, so you can do this with 2 weights or just one. So I'm gonna start with just one, okay? So when we do this, you're gonna have your hands on the one weight. I like to do them one over the other, straight up, okay? Elbows by the ears. And we're going to drop back so that your elbows are close to your head. You don't wanna have like, this doesn't do anything. Close, okay? Straight up and down. Up and down. Okay, so that is one weight. All right, or you can use both weights. So that would be a total of 10. Same thing, straight up, elbows by your ears. 1, 2, 3. Good. Remember, 4 and hold. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so that was our overhead tricep extensions, okay? So that works our bye-bye fat. So hopefully that fat will go bye-bye. All right, so now we're gonna do tricep kickbacks. So I'm actually going to get up and I'm going to come out here and hopefully the light will kind of adjust for you. And I'm going to bend at the hips, flat back, arms set by my side, right in front of my chest. And then I'm going to just take them out a little bit, okay? And I'm going to do one arm at a time or alternating. So we're just going to kick straight back. So this is what that looks like. Straight back until you feel that tricep muscle engage, okay? So we have 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to keep the movements controlled. The more controlled they are, the more you work the muscle. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 12. Okay, so some modifications would be to grab your chair. Okay, I'm gonna bring it right here. And it would be to set your legs up in a lunge and put a hand here and kick back, okay? For example, if your lower back is bothering you, just to bend at the hips and hold, you can, get in that lunge position and put the hand you're not using on the chair to support yourself and do those kickbacks, and it will support your lower back if it's bothering you for any reason. All right, so if you're just joining us, this is a special edition of Sweet Tea Time with Melissa. This is a 15-minute Sculpt and Tone upper body workout, especially developed for my ladies that are missing out on their Sculpt and Tone classes because we're homeless. Not really homeless, but we're without a venue to have our classes. And so tonight we have so far worked biceps, shoulders, back, and triceps. And we're gonna end with what I call other. And then what I'm gonna do is we're doing 12 reps of each set. And then I'm going to go back through and I'm going to show you all the exercises again if you're just joining us. And I would say to go back and repeat each of these exercises 12 reps multiple times, so 3 to 4 times. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is called a reverse curl side press. Okay, so I'm going to stand for this one. All right, so my arms are by my side, my palms are facing my hips. All right, and so I'm going to do a reverse curl. I'm going to come back down, and then I'm going to press into a lateral raise. So this is a combo move. I am a big fan of combo moves because you get more bang for your buck. And that's 3, 4. Remember to hold. Hold. 5. Good. 7. So if you're here, now's the time to comment or ask questions because it's quiet in this house, which is a good thing that the boys are asleep. All right, last one, I think. All right. So those arms should be burning a little bit. If they're not, you need to make sure you do more reps or a higher weight so that you're feeling a burn, okay? Remember that when we strength train and lift weights, we are actually physically tearing the muscle fibers. And when those muscle fibers heal, they're healing back bigger and harder and more toned. And that's what we're doing. So you want to feel that burn, okay? If you're not, you need to up your reps or up your weight, okay? All right. So the next thing is a bent arm fly. So this is going to work quite a few muscles, but especially your chest. And then of course, just holding the weights the way we're going to, it's going to burn out the arm too. All right, so I'm going to stand. All right, so we have what I call those goalpost arms, nice and tight, not dropped. Okay, so nice, your goalpost. All right, and we're just going to squeeze it together. Squeeze it together. Squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now it's burning. 11, 12. And remember, if you're doing these at home and you don't have the accountability of me yelling at you to keep going, if it starts to burn, don't stop. Finish your repetitions and finish your sets, because that's when the changes are going to come, is when you feel the burn. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is a movement that we do in our Zumba classes in our what we call arm songs. And this movement is really tough on the arms. So if you are a beginner or you're starting over, like I am in a lot of ways, you might want to switch to a smaller weight or no weight. I'm going to just switch to my water bottle to show you guys. I can do this movement with a 5-pound, but because form is so important, remember that the heavier you go in your weights, sometimes your form can fade, and that's not good. I'd rather you use a tiny little water bottle and have perfect form than to use something heavier and lose form and get yourself hurt, okay? So I don't know that this movement has a name, but I call it the ballet arm across body rotate. Okay, so let me show it to you first without any weight. So we have a ballet arm across, and then when we go up, we rotate our palm back, okay? So it's down and back, all right? I'm gonna add water bottle. So it's down, rotate. So I'm turning that water bottle upside down, okay? Like I'm pouring it out. And I'm pushing back till I feel the muscles engage. Again, some of you girls made me a shirt that said, oops, I forgot to set the timer. Well, sometimes it's, oops, I forgot to count. So I'm gonna say that's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. But we got to do the other side. So I know April uses this movement in one of her songs. And I know Jackie has it in one of her songs. So be sure to come to one of our pop-up Zumba classes or one of Jackie's classes to see this in action with a song. So we come across, turn the water bottle upside down. 6. I don't know if that's right. So if you're at home counting and you're like, Melissa, we already did 12. Well, do 6 more. 10, 11, 12. I know you've probably seen the meme or the stuff on Facebook that was like, my personal trainer is the reason I have trust issues, because they'll say, oh, 1 more, and then when you do 20 more. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is single arm lat pull downs. So your latimus dorsi is the little muscle right below your shoulder. Okay, for me right now, it's a little bit juicy, so I want to work that muscle. Now again, this is another exercise that's very important that you keep good form. This would be a great exercise to do with a resistance band because that will hold your form a little bit better. But I'm going to show you tonight, because I know a lot of you may not have resistant bands, so I'm going to show you with the weights. So Christy says that really burns in a good way. And Christy, I'm so proud of you, because I know you already did your 22-minute core workout thing. So I'm proud of you for being here with me and sweating it out. Okay. So when you do your single arm lat pull down, okay, so you're going to have both arms straight up with your weights. Again, that's very important. We have good form. Okay, so we're going to bring the arm straight down until your elbow is starting to touch your back, okay? And you're going to feel that little pocket, that little pouch underneath your shoulder engage. That's your lat, okay? And Christy said it, tummy's tight. Yes, in every exercise you do, no matter what class you're in, you keep those tummies tight. And if you come to my water aerobics class, that's all you hear me say is belly button to spine. And I always tell my ladies, pretend you're putting on a pair of jeans that are a size too small. Suck it up, belly. And keep that core tight, because in that way you're constantly working your core. All right, so we're going to do the right arm and then the left. Okay, so arms straight up, tummy's tight. Bring it down, squeeze that elbow down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember when you squeeze to hold. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, good. 10, 11, 12. Excellent. So this is also an exercise that you'll see people do in the gym with cable. They sit and they pull the cables down, or they pull it down together, which would be a double arm. All right, we got to do the other side. So 1, remember, squeeze till the elbow goes to the back. 2, keep that other arm nice and strong. 3, I keep that arm up so I can touch. 4, so I know where to stop. 5, 6, it's burning. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That second arm always hurts a little more than the first one did. Okay, so that's it. That's all the exercises. We did each one 12 repetitions. What I would do is, if I was doing this with my class, we would do the biceps. We'll do each one 12 times, go back through, do it again, do it again. And if we had time, we'd do it a 4th time. Then we do the same with shoulders and back, then with triceps, and then our other, okay? So what I'm going to do really quick is just run through and just show you each exercise just one time. We're not going to do it 12 reps. And I'll let you kind of piece together this workout. Again, the next episode of Sculpt and Tone will be a little bit more straightforward and a little bit on the timeline of 15 minutes. But again, this is just our first one. I just want to get everybody kind of acclimated to how this is going to go. And we're all on a learning curve, right? So I'm going to bring my stability ball back and hopefully show you everything. Okay, so again, even though I'm sitting on the stability ball, I'm keeping my tummy sucked in as much as it can with as big as it is right now. All right, so we had bicep curls, and that's just curling up together. All right, remember? And we squeeze, okay? Then we did alternating, where it was 1, 1, okay? And remember, see, I don't just drop, okay? I squeeze up, and then I stop. And I hold that weight because it gives you a little extra bang for your buck, all right? And then the next thing we did was stepped bicep curls, and that's where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, that is controlled. Remember, controlled movements work the muscles more than just flopping them around. All this is going to do is get you hurt, seriously, especially if you're lifting weights that are too heavy. Okay, then the next thing was side. So we planted our elbows in our side and we curled out to the side. It just rotates the muscle enough to give you a little bit of a different workout. All right, so then we did bent over rows, palms facing one another. All right, so we are bent over, loosen the knees, and we rode just like a boat. Okay, then we just rotated our hands facing our body, and we rode just like a boat. All right, then we did lateral raises to the side. And remember, we're not birds. We're working the muscles, okay? Then we did front. Let's see. And then we did shoulder presses. So again, we don't collapse, and we don't just do this. We hold, squeeze, hold, squeeze, okay? Remember to always hold. Then we had our overhead tricep extensions. Remember, it's super important to keep the elbows by the ears. Don't do this, okay? This doesn't do anything. Elbows by the ears, and then you feel that tricep engage. Then we did our tricep kickbacks, and remember, you can set up like in a lunge, put one arm on your chair, and then kick back until you feel the tricep engage. Remember to hold, release, hold, release, okay? So you want to hold each time. Okay, then we did our reverse curl, so my palms are facing my hips. Reverse curl, press. Reverse curl, press, holding each time. Then we did our bent arm fly, strong arms, squeeze, open, squeeze, open. Then we had our ballet arm, which I'm going to show you guys with the 5-pound. So across the body, rotate. Across the body, rotate, okay? And you don't want to be uneven, so you do the other side. Rotate. That's a little bit harder with that 5-pound weight. Okay? So you want to push back till you feel that muscle engage. And then we had our single arm lat pull downs where we squeeze until the elbow touches the back. And like Christy said, keeping those tummies tight. Okay? So this is alternating. We did all on one side and all on the other. All right, so that's it. That's the Sculpt and Tone workout for tonight. So that hit our whole upper body. And again, we did 12 reps of each exercise. So you would go back through and repeat that multiple times to get a really good workout. One thing that you can also do is, say you're like me and you started with the 5-pound weights and you start to see that your form is slipping or you feel it, then drop to your 3-pound weights, okay, on like the second set or the third set. And then if you feel your form slipping again, drop to your 1-pound weights. Keep good form, okay? Good form protects our bodies so we don't injure ourselves, and also make sure that we're doing these exercises right so we get the most benefit, okay? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was long. I know I'm crazy. But in the future, this will be a little bit more straightforward. And also in the future, I hope that Christy will join us and do some of the teaching, because I know for a lot of you ladies, she was your teacher because she took over for me when I was out with my pregnancy. So as soon as she and I can get together, I'm going to film one with her. So Christy, be planning what parts of the body you're going to work, and we'll get you filmed. So that's it. I'm tired. It was a great water aerobics class. If you missed it, I feel bad for you because it was awesome. So hopefully you guys will come on Saturday. So real quick announcement. So Saturday, 9 a.m. is our normal class time, and we are doing a combo class of strength training and water aerobics. So we'll do half out of the pool and half in the pool, and all you need to bring is a mat or a towel, anything like that. I had a request to do class at 8:30, and so I know that there's a kitty cat. Where's Sarah Johnson when you need her? So I had a request to do the class at 8:30, but because I know some people can't do that, I'm going to actually do 8:30 to 10. So for anyone who wants 8:30 to 9:30, come, you'll get you a good workout. And then anybody that wants 9 to 10, come and you'll get you a good workout. Or if you want an hour and a half, stay for the whole thing. It's $5 no matter what per person. And so spread the word, because Shape and Shred used to be $10 a person, and I've dropped it to $5 a person. All right. So hopefully I'll see you guys Saturday. Monday is water aerobics at 6:30, and Tuesday is our pop-up Zumba class. It's going to be good. Don't forget to register for Run Ella Run and come do the Zumba warm-up with us. It's going to be really good. And I guess that's it for tonight. So stay tuned for tomorrow for Sweet Tea Time. We're going to start talking about fiber. And I'm ready to shower and go to bed. I had a huge salad for dinner. I'm staying on track. Yay. Hope you are too. Remember, I'm with you. I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect. I know there's probably some haters out there going, what is she doing? Well, I'm on this journey with you. And 2017 is our year. So, Christy, thanks for being here with me tonight. I can't wait till it's you behind the camera and not me. All right, you guys be good, and I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully at 2:15. That's it.